This presentation is over the novel Words on Bathroom Walls, written by Julia Walton. The presentation was completed by Keisha James, Gabriella Branham, and Aniston Holton. Let's talk about the author, Julia Walton. She received an MFA in creative writing from Chapman University. She now lives in Huntington Beach, California, with her husband and her children. She used to do work in the insurance industry until one day she wrote the first chapter of this novel while sitting at her desk. Words on Bathroom Walls is an award winning novel that has now been created into a major motion picture. More about the book. The genre of this novel is fiction. This novel is written in a diary journal format from Adam's therapy sessions with his therapist. It was published in New York, New York in the year of 2017 by Penguin Random House. Here is a short summary read from the first cover page of the book. I get that you have questions about my illness. Once people find out, it's all they can talk about. Adam is a pretty regular teen. He's just navigating high school life while living with paranoid schizophrenia. His hallucinations include a cast of characters that range from the good to the bad to the just plain weird. Luckily, an experimental drug promises to help hide his illness from the world. He still sees things that he shouldn't be seeing, but at least he'll know that he shouldn't be seeing them. Then Adam meets Maya, a fiercely intelligent girl who makes him desperately want to be the normal, great guy she thinks he is. But as the miracle drug begins to fail, how long can he keep his secret from the girl of his dreams? So now let's dive into the literary elements. These are the major characters. Adam Petrozelli is the main character that was just diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. He gets kicked out of his old school and now has to transition into St. Agatha's Catholic School. Beth Petrozelli is Adam's mom. She is a loving and encouraging mother that just wants her son to be wanted and loved by everybody. Paul is Adam's stepdad. He definitely struggles with Adam having schizophrenia, but he tries his best not to show it, and it definitely gets better throughout the novel. Maya Arnaz is Adam's love interest. While transitioning to St. Agatha's Catholic School, meeting Maya was probably the best thing for Adam. Dwight is Adam's first friend at the new school. According to Adam, Dwight talks a lot. They play tennis regularly, they hang out together. They're just a great friendship. Ian is Adam's bully at St. Agatha's Catholic School. Rebecca is Adam's beautiful imaginary friend. She definitely keeps Adam on track during his episodes, and she tries to keep him calm unless she's scared herself. Jason is an imaginary naked person that makes everything just weird throughout his hallucinations from his schizophrenic episodes. The mob boss is the imaginary gangster that eventually makes Adam go mad and has an episode. Father Patrick is the priest of St. Agatha's Catholic School. Sister Catherine is Adam's principal and school counselor at St. Agatha's Catholic School. So before I go through the crucial settings, I'm going to break down how the novel is written. It's written in a format of Adam's diary. So throughout Adam's therapy sessions, he will not speak to his therapist at all. So his therapist decides to ask him questions, and Adam writes down the answers throughout that week and then gives them to him. So that is how the book is written in his diary format. So let's dive into the crucial settings. Adam gets kicked out of school because of his schizophrenia halfway through his senior year after having an episode during a lab, and has to move to St. Agatha's Catholic School, which is actually Paul's family line school where Paul went to school, so it has a connection there. Adam gets approved for a new drug called Tosaprex to help him with his schizophrenic episodes. It is definitely just a trial run, but they're just hoping and seeing how it will affect Adam. The drug seemed to help him, and he started feeling more confident in managing his life and his secret. He actually saves a girl at St. Agatha. Her name is Maya. He saves her from drowning, and they become closer and eventually fall in love together. This gave him a sense of normalcy and belonging as a high school teenager just trying to navigate himself through his senior year of high school. Ada was not part of the success rate of the drug Tosaprex, and they decided that the drug was becoming too dangerous for him and that he was becoming immune to it and it was eventually going to tear up his body. They eventually had to decrease his drug intake one by one. Adam's secret then came out, and his friends were upset that he was not honest with them, but how they reacted was awesome for Adam. The plot elements. The exposition. Adam was diagnosed with schizophrenia by his counselor, and he had to move to a new school because he got kicked out from the episode that he had. He started a new drug trial called Tosaprex, and his episodes were to a very minimum. It was looking very good for Adam. He swore to keep his secret only to his family and the staff at the school, which was sometimes a struggle for him. He wanted to open up to Maya and Dwight, but he just didn't know how they would feel. Rising action. Unfortunately, the drug was not working as much as they thought it would, even with an increase of dosage, so his therapist decided that they needed to decrease it. The consequences of tapering him off caused him to have a major episode in the bathroom at school. The climax/turning point. Ian, his school bully, heard and saw his episode and decided to let out his secret to everybody. During the high school dance, Ian decided to play a video to the whole school where Adam's girlfriend Maya and friend Dwight saw it all. Adam was rushed to the hospital because he was saving a bunch of pills so he would be able to act normal at prom. Maya was very mad at Adam because she said she did not give him a chance to pick. The falling action. Maya was still mad at Adam and they had not spoke in a while. She decided to have a talk with him where she cried and explained how she felt. Adam apologized to her and told her the reason why he kept his mental illness a secret. He just didn't know how she was going to react. He really thought she was going to leave her. Dwight pretended like nothing happened at the party and treated Adam like he was totally normal, which Adam definitely appreciated. He saw Adam as human, and that's all Adam ever wanted. The resolution. Adam and Maya mended their relationship, and Adam was no longer on Tosaprex. Adam started a new drug which was still helping him. Maya accepted his episodes, and sometimes she would even ask Adam, "What are they saying to you? What are they doing?" She was so intrigued by his schizophrenic episodes. Adam also embraced his mental illness, which made his life easier, and he is now much happier with his family and friends. Connection to social psychology. Adam and Maya's romantic relationship can be translated and broken down by using Robert Sternberg's triangular model of love. Sternberg states that there are different types of love and that it is made up of a cluster of both cognitive and affective variables that are then specified in terms of passion, intimacy, and commitment. So let's talk about the 7 types of love from Sternberg's triangular model of love. The first one is liking, intimacy alone. Companion love, which is intimacy plus commitment. Empty love, which is commitment alone. Fatuous love, which is passion plus commitment. Infatuation, which is passion alone. Romantic love, which is intimacy plus passion. Consummate love is intimacy plus passion plus commitment. Based off his model, we can determine that Adam and Maya have romantic love. This love is specifically made up of intimacy and passion. They both are infatuated with each other and like each other a lot. Connection to social psychology continued. Now transitioning into the family support aspect. Adam is part of a family that involves his mom, stepfather, and his newborn sister. Adam was in a state of alienation and question ever since his diagnosis. It made him want to be unsociable, and the statement, "The less people know, the better," was very evident as to his decision on how he wanted to proceed with his life. His mom and stepfather were the pinnacle of effective communicators and delivered their words of encouragement in a persuasive manner that allowed Adam to see that there was hope and that he wasn't alone in this journey of life. Both of his parents play a key role in Adam's life and are very involved in managing his illness and the other various challenges that come with it. Throughout the book, Adam had constant support from his parents, and it showed through Adam's actions. Though, in one part of Adam's therapy session, he does explain the connection from his biological father that left him at a young age. That does affect him as a child and a teenager. Mental health literacy. Schizophrenia is characterized by major disturbance in thought, emotion, and behavior. Those include delusions, hallucinations, disorganized speech and behavior, social occupation dysfunction. So, throughout this novel, we see that Adam has hallucinations, as we can see by Rebecca, the naked guy, and the mob boss. Those are his schizophrenic episodes, and those are the people that show up in his brain. While he's having these hallucinations, his speech becomes disorganized and his behavior is just in a different form. And some people can notice it and some people don't. The treatment plans include antipsychotic medication, which is a trial run that Adam was on, psychosocial intervention, which is the help with living and social skills, community care programs, social and living skills training, and a behavioral family therapy. Mental health literacy continued. Schizophrenia has such a complexity that there are many misconceptions that go along with the illness. There is a misconception that those who have schizophrenia are more dangerous and violent. That is false. Those who have this illness are no more dangerous than those in the general population. Another misconception about schizophrenics is that they end up homeless or in hospitals. That is false as well. Most schizophrenics live at home alone with family or in group homes. These are the resources that we use for our presentation. So, all of us in our group really enjoyed this book, and it was very easy to put this presentation together. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you learned something. Thank you.